Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little different. We got in a brand new truck and we're heading to in town here, about 50 minutes away, to get the old lady's NordicTrack bike. They don't have any locally here, so we got to travel just a little bit to get it. She's finally decided she wants to get it after hours of research. She's pushed me into driving her all the way to Grand Rapids to get the bike. So stay with us and check out today's adventures of us getting the NordicTrack bike and assembling it.
Miami the last 18 years. I'm Paul Gray. Get
in. All right, we made it to Dick's. We just gotta wait for 5 minutes for him to get open, and we're gonna go in there and get the bike. She's just ecstatic. She's gonna get home and sweat her ass off.
All right, we got her loaded up. We spent the $2,000.66 to buy it. They said it was not returnable, so hopefully it's okay. Although the guy was wheeling it on the dolly outside to load it into the truck and he dropped it onto the ground. So hopefully Dix has that on camera, because if it's a lemon, I'm returning it. Right, Luke?
Oh, yes.
All right, we got her loaded up. She's in the truck. Hopefully putting it together isn't a divorce project. Let's get her home.
All right, we got it home and in the basement here where we're gonna set it up. She's unstrapping it now, pretty heavy. So you're definitely gonna need 2 people to carry it wherever you gotta go. So we'll get it unpackaged and we'll show you how we're gonna set it up. She's getting the last of it out. Got this already came assembled, so that's good.
Show what it comes with the weight.
Came with these weights right here. And all this other stuff, so we'll get right back with you here in a second.
Like set all this out, so we know what's what. Shit's definitely packaged.
All right, we got all the parts and pieces laid out here on the floor. This is not an instructional video. This is just how our experience went with setting it up. So here's the computer screen. Like we said, there's the bike already put together it comes with. Here's the toolkit it came with. So it doesn't look like too bad. Then it does come with a free 1-year warranty and a membership of the iFit for a year. All right, the first step they tell us is to put these Allen screws in the front of the leg. This part right here, this all comes detached. So
they're all labeled.
So easy enough. So we'll get those in there, front and back, and that'll be the first step. All right, now we got the back leg on and the front leg on, all screwed in. The next step was, there's a wire that hangs down here. It goes like this. You got to insert that through this and just feed it up through that, and out this side. So that's a 10-second ordeal. Not bad at all. The next step is to get the handlebars on and secure them. So now, looks like you got 4 bolts to hold that on securely. 1 there, 2 here, and 1 on the other side here. So we'll get those on and we'll get back with you for the next step. All right, we got that all tight and secured on the handlebars here. The next step is to slide the computer screen right on here.
It's the mount.
The mount for the computer screen without pinching these wires, so make sure they're all freely pulled apart so you're not jamming them all up. And then secure them with the 2 M10 bolts that is supplied in your packaging. So we'll get that on there and move on to the next step.
All right, so now that the bolt is in, it says to connect some wires together in here, which it's kind of hard to determine what's what. But honestly, they just fit into each other. So this one only fits here. So that'll go together, and then you can shove it back in here. And then these 2 fit. They click together, and then you can shove them back in here. Pretty simple. Okay, now that the wires are shoved back in the handlebar, you now move on to the screen, and this is a 2-person job. Someone needs to hold this here while we connect the wires. So it's kind of self-explanatory. Yellow goes into yellow, red goes into red, and then you'll attach the monitor to this bracket with 4 screws that are provided.
All right, now the screen is attached. We had to put these bolts in. There, tighten this one up, these 4. Then we had to come back and tighten this one up that we left loose. And now it's all sturdy. The screen does move back and forth and up and down for your comfort and your height. So the next step is probably going to be the seat. All right, now that the seat's done, all you do is set it in between those 2 grooves right there, pretty simple, and tighten up the screw on the bottom, and it'll tighten it down to your adjusted preference. Next is going to be the dumbbell holder.
All right, so next Luke's installing the holder for the 3-pound weights that it comes with. They each sit in these little holes here. So there's 4 screws under here that you easily just kind of screw in. And that's that step.
Now she is just loosely tightening up the pedals as one of the last steps. Then once you get them loosely on both sides, you can take a crescent wrench or the tool they provided with you and fully tighten them up.
It's easy.
So we'll get those on there, and that should be one of the last steps before she loads her software on there and gets to sweating. All right, we got the bike all put together. She's all ready to be plugged in and used. She's just gonna get herself registered on this iFit program so she can get the software uploaded on the computer screen here. And then she'll be at it, working out, sweating, enjoying her big money purchase. All right, we got it up and running.
80.
She's already hurting.
80. Only at 68.
Remember, you have to be
God, it hurts.
completely in control of our body. Every time we turn those legs, that's how we maximize.
So that's it. That's how you set up and get a NordicTrack working.
It's hard.
Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll definitely see you on the next one.
See, look, the teeth.